Have you ever heard a sound that wasn't there? Not a ringing in your ears, but a deep, pervasive, almost mechanical drone. A sound that follows you from room to room, that vibrates in your bones more than your ears, that vanishes the moment you step outside. For a small percentage of people around the world, this isn't a hypothetical. It's a maddening, daily reality. They call it the hum. I'm Ibnul J. Farabi, and this is the Unexplained Archive. The reports are eerily consistent, spanning from a small town in rural England to a coastal village in Canada, from the suburbs of Sydney to right here in the United States. It's described as a low-frequency rumble, like a distant diesel engine idling forever. The strange part? Only about 2% of the population in any affected area can hear it. In the 1970s, in the town of Bristol, England, it was so widespread and disruptive it made national headlines. Hundreds heard it. Investigations began. They called it the Bristol Hum. And then it just stopped. But the phenomenon didn't. It simply packed its bags and appeared somewhere else. The most famous case is likely the Taos hum in New Mexico. By the early 1990s, so many residents complained of a persistent, low-pitched noise that the U.S. Congress got involved, directing a team of scientists from some of the nation's top research centers to investigate. They arrived with sophisticated audio equipment, determined to find the source. They interviewed hearers, and they found nothing. No seismic activity, no unusual electromagnetic waves, no secret military experiments that could explain it. The sound was real to those who heard it, but utterly invisible to their instruments. The official report was essentially a shrug of scientific frustration. So what are the theories? The explanations split into two distinct camps. The first is the physical source camp. Could it be industrial infrasound, frequencies below the range of human hearing that somehow manifest as this higher drone? Perhaps it's the collective hum of global telecommunications or pressure waves from ocean currents interacting with the continental shelf. Maybe it's a form of tinnitus, but a specific kind that manifests as this external, locatable noise. The other camp is far more psychological. Some researchers suggest it's a form of mass psychogenic illness, where the power of suggestion makes people tune into normal, ambient sounds their brains usually filter out. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Your brain becomes a prisoner of its own perception. But here's what stays with me: the profound isolation described by the hearers. Imagine knowing, with every fiber of your being, that a sound is flooding your home. You point to the corner of the room and say, "It's strongest here." Your family hears nothing. Your friends think you're tired, or stressed, or maybe just a little unwell. Doctors find no physical cause. You lie awake at night, the vibration in your skull pushing you toward exhaustion and despair. Your reality is fundamentally different from everyone else's. That's a special kind of loneliness. It's not just a mystery of sound. It's a mystery of human experience. I've spent nights in my apartment here in New York, in the rare moments when the city itself seems to take a breath, listening into the silence. And I wonder, our world is saturated with invisible signals, Wi-Fi, radio waves, the magnetic pulse of the Earth itself. Is it so strange to think that some of us might be subtly attuned to a frequency most are not? Or that our modern brains, desperate for pattern in the noise, might just create one of their own? The hum isn't a ghost story. It's a persistent reminder that the map of reality we all agree on still has vast, unexplored territories. And sometimes, from those territories, all you get is a faint, unsettling drone. For the Unexplained Archive, I'm Ibnul J. Farabi. This is a production of Light Not Studios. Visit us at https://www.lightnotstudios.com.